I was served with papers this week and last week and the week before and the week before that. I had people banging on my door because I had complained to animal control that my dog was attacked in an elevator. As you all know, I work in banking, or you might not know that. So after I get home from my very long day, I also want Fozzie to have a nice day. So every day I take him to a dog park that I have behind my building. So I went there and I saw my neighbor, who I'm actually friends with, okay? I noticed that he had a very large dog with him that he could not control in his arms, okay? He couldn't control the dog, but stupidly, I started talking to this guy like an idiot. And this is my fault. I should have just walked away. But he's like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. And then we went in the elevator together, and his dog took Fozzie's neck and started going like this with it really, really hard. And I thought I was going to lose my Fozzie when that happened, okay? So it grabbed on. It was a standard poodle. This is not a pit bull. This is not, an aggressive breed. This is a poodle. And it took Fozzie's neck and it went like this aggressively. And the owner did nothing. The owner did nothing. He stood there. He was drunk, okay? And that's fine if someone's drunk, but don't have an aggressive dog that can kill someone in an elevator and just let it do whatever it wants and not get involved. So he didn't get involved at all, okay? I called the police. Fozzie is injured. This is not good. This dog could have killed him. And I'm pissed. I'm really fucking pissed right now because nobody did anything. I called the police. The police did nothing. I called animal control. They did nothing. My building has ignored me. I asked for the video footage because once I get that video footage, everybody's going to see that on Earth, okay? So I'm waiting for it. And when I get that, I'm going to start a parade. I'm going to start a protest. This cannot happen. This cannot happen anymore. I refuse. And I'm going to dox myself. Okay, if they don't give me that video footage by next week, I'm doxing myself. Okay, so I want everybody to know that I live here and that nobody is helping me. And Fozzie was almost killed. Okay, because of that, the person retaliated against me and said that I am a violent, threatening person and that Kermit and Friends harasses people. Okay, and that's the opposite of what Kermit and Friends is. Kermit and Friends is a wonderful place where everyone gets their voice heard. That's all it is. It's a community. It's a loving community. It's a place where you can feel free to be yourself and be who you are. And you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be cool. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be successful. You don't have to be famous. You will be famous probably, but you don't have to be that because you are just very important to us. Okay. And it doesn't matter your level or your status or what your position is or how many followers you have. It doesn't matter. I don't even care if I have one viewer. If I have one viewer, that viewer is important and they're part of the Kermit and Friends community and they deserve to have their voice heard. Okay. So this is important. Kermit and Friends this week was accused of threatening to disclose people's places of residence to our online fans, including violent threats such as inciting violence. The subject has also described the apartment complex where we live. I would never do that. I didn't want people showing up here, telling people about my security controls, may have provided instructions to my online fans in order to access the building. What? Why would I do that? Why would I provide people with access to my own building? That's ridiculous, okay? The subject has caused fear and stress to our household, which resulted in negative health consequences, okay? If you have negative health consequences for watching Kermit and Friends, don't you think maybe you should turn it the fuck off? Turn it off. If you don't like it, if you're not laughing, if you're not enjoying it, if you have to serve people through the court system because Kermit and Friends is making you ill, then maybe you have more problems than just Kermit and Friends, a Muppet puppet show. Okay? A Muppet puppet show that lets people say whatever they want, be whoever they want. You don't have to be cool. You could be a nerd. If you're a nerd, if you're a little on the spectrum, you're more welcomed than a popular person. I don't want the popular cheerleaders or the football players. I don't want those guys. I want the people that were quiet, the people like me who, were the last picked on the football team or the kickball team, or the people that weren't doing well at work and were afraid to speak up or afraid to make a speech. Those people are the people who I want here. The people that were afraid to be who they are, because I was afraid to be that until like this year. Okay. It took me, I'm not going to say how many years because I I acknowledge myself as 32. But it took more years than that for me to become who I actually am. Okay. And I'm still not there. So if you want to serve Kermit and Friends with papers and say that I'm violent and a mean person and a bully and I'm causing stress and fear to a household, continue to contact the person. I don't contact anyone. I don't even like talking on the phone, which is odd because I'm in phone sales. But I don't like talking on the phone. I don't like interacting with people outside of Kermit and Friends. So please just stop. Everybody, just try to be nice here. Try to not serve anybody papers. And, we really do need a processor here to go through our court documents and such because they're piling up. We need a processor. And we also need somebody to go through our news articles because sometimes we're in the news and I miss it. But I'll tell you, Kermit and Friends plays very well in court. They played clips. The guy that served me the papers, I think you call him I'm the respondent. What's he called?
I don't know. The server? I don't know.
Server, whatever he was. He actually edited together Kermit and Friends clips to play in court, and they went over so swimmingly that I could tell the judge loved Kermit and Friends, and I could see that Kermit and Friends really plays well in front of a studio audience.
Good. I really wish it would have been on like Judge Judy or something so we all could enjoy it.
Yeah, we all missed out.